Okay, today I'm going to do an unboxing of I don't think I've done many unboxings. This is from the UK. I think some place called Shrewsbury. I don't know exactly where that is. Hope this is in focus. Maybe. It arrived here, which much quicker than I even ever imagined it would. So this is a saw you just don't see very often, or not often at all. And I really didn't think I'd ever get one. I've searched for one for many years, but lately I've been able to get a couple of saws that I hadn't thought were going to be attainable. We'll get this down here and start wrapping this. I hope you guys can see this. Might need to go down a little bit more. All right. Try to get in here. He's got it bagged and boxed. And it might be a little bit shivery out here. 24 degrees. It's pretty cold in Oklahoma. It doesn't usually get that cold. Didn't put a coat on. Wow, he's got this thing packing tape and everything else. This will be a good unboxing. He guy really wrapped it well. Okay. Okay, we are getting into it. All right. I had one saw come that they'd encapsulated in spray foam, that great value spray foam. I just cut it apart. It wasn't really too bad, but I like it when someone does their best to protect the saw. And this saw I knew was going to need cleaned up and work. It looks like it lost a little oil, but from where I don't know. Okay, we're about ready to pull it out of here. This saw did not have a manual oiler option on it, but I have one of the manual oiler options, and it probably will get one. All right. Yeah, I don't really know how he got this packaged like this, but I appreciate it. All right. Now we'll have a look at it. It looks like the oiler cap is busted. It's got a hole in it, and it's okay. I've got plenty of those. Might have helped if you'd emptied the oil. This is a Homelite Super XL-12, and this is a real early on. It says Homelite Super XL-12 automatic, and the tag says Super XL-12 and then AO on the back. It also has the Husher muffler, which may have been required in the UK. I don't know. It's kind of a mess here, isn't it? But there was something else I was going to look at on it. It appears somebody has bolted something on this side for some reason. I don't know what for. This red bar along here might have been to hold something else. And it's got the Terry tag on it over here, as well as some kind of screw hole here for where the idler should be. The idle adjustment should be. We'll have to replace that. Not pretty rough. Came with a bar and a chain, and I'm not holding out hope that this is for sure. The chain has seen better days. Oh yeah, boy, those that chain has been sharpened more than a few times. We'll see what we got for a bar in here. Okay. Well, that's not bad. That looks like a period bar. Don't know if it's a Homelite bar, but it might be. Okay. I can already feel the knife edge on the bar itself. Now he got this thing taped on here good. Well, I don't see any Homelite markings on it per se, but it could be a Homelite bar. If I clean this up, I might be able to see some more on it, but don't see anything as of yet. Seems to be something underneath here, but I don't know. But anyway, once this is restored, I think it'll be a good saw. Like I said, it's a pretty rare saw. XL-12, Super XL-12 automatic. And this predated the Super XL-12, which was an automatic. So this came right after the red, green, and blue saw. But this saw was made and offered in Canada and Europe, but not in the U.S. that I know of. It's a Terry saw. Might have been sold in, but it was made in Canada, so that's where it came from, and I believe it was sold in overseas. So our saw, instead of getting a Super XL-12, we got overseas they got a Super XL-12 automatic rather than a Super XL-12 Super XL automatic. Homelite did a whole bunch of screwy things like that. Not unusual. Got a bunch of work to do on another saw, it looks like. I guess that'll be all for now. I hope that, probably all of that didn't come in, but again, this will probably get an optional oiler on it. Let's see if we can't get let's see what we have inside. We really don't know until we get inside some of these places that we're really looking at. That's an original filter. Would it kill you ever to put a new filter or clean the filter? Okay, we see it has a place to put a idler adjustment through here, but it also, the main idle in this carb is is a screw right here. This looks to be pretty much every bit original. The fuel line doesn't look like it's been tampered with ever, or repaired or maintained. So sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes people get tampering on these and they let me get a wrench. They do more harm than good on some of these old saws. So what I'll probably do is this saw will probably get a complete and total restoration, stripped down, and since it is a very rare saw, and it really needs it. I don't think anything's happened to it. When this was built in '68 or so, and this was built for, I think it might have been built for export or for sale in Canada. We didn't see this saw in the U.S. for sale much, I wouldn't say. So let's see what we have. We have a rim sprocket, so that's been added. There's a place for a manual oiler override line to come through here. So the dirt and grime in here would say that this saw has been like as is since late '60s without a cleaning. We have a broken muffler screw. And we have one that doesn't want to come off. Well, damn, I don't know where that one is. That's a 5/16, so I bet that's on the, still on the, and now all of a sudden my 5/16 is gone, and among other ones, that's a 3/8. That's not supposed to be there, and that might be the 5/16. No, that's 11/32. Okay. Wow, how did this happen? It's 9/32. Well, darn. Well, I don't know how this happened. That's a 3/8. That should be here, I think. What the heck? That's 9/32. There's a 5/16. How did all those get so messed up? Huh. Let's see if I can't. I'm undoing this muffler. That's just the cap. That broke off. I knew it would. All right. So both those muffler bolts broke off of that, and they'll have to get extracted. I don't know that I'll get a, wow. Try to take this muffler off to look inside. Okay, that one came off okay. All right, let's see. Okay. That one's coming off as well. It appears it's coming off. I'm going to bet you that we may have to either put a tap in these, or maybe not, but this screw right here, this big top screw holding this muffler on, looks like it's huge. It looks like maybe they put a larger diameter in it. Well, no, they didn't. It's got a big head in it, but all right, let's take a look and see what we see in the muffler. All right, through the muffler. Well, the piston doesn't look bad. Let's look in the cylinder and see what we see here. Well, that cylinder looks darn good inside. I have to check the compression, but I don't know how this comes off. I'm not sure if this hasn't been welded. This Hustler muffler looks like it's got a braze right here and a braze here. Yeah, that's been brazed. I'll have to cut that off to get inside here, figure out something for that, or else replace it with a stock muffler. We'll see. We'll see if we can't save that by cutting that off. But it looks rough. It is rough, but it's got the tags, so I'm happy. Pretty darn happy.